I'm talking about the big picture, the bigger picture, the bigger picture. It's just known that on the whole, the rule of thumb here, basically speaking, black people can't swim. It's astounding. Yet they feel compelled to jump in bodies of water when they just will instantly sink to the bottom. Rockfish, we've heard that. My favorite, a ghetto lobster. You throw them in. I've never seen a lobster swimming. They do that thing on the bottom where they tail and they go. But they certainly ain't on top. They're ghetto lobsters. They just sink right to the bottom. And usually there's someone there to save them. Sometimes there's not. Pretty horrific. But this guy, it's a pool. It's a fucking pool. He's on the diving board. And you must know you can't swim. Has he never been in the water before and didn't know if he could or couldn't swim? He sees other people do it. Maybe he assumes he can do it. But here's my thing. I'd walk into the shallow end, right? And then see if I could stay on top of the water with my head above and have an ability to breathe. Then I might go a little deeper. This is kind of what I did as a kid, you know? You kind of hang out in that end, and then the second you get over your head and you're like, oh, I did it. This is how you figure out if you can swim. I didn't go to the deep end diving board and jump in. Terrible way to see if you could swim or not. But this gentleman of mid 2-digit IQ felt that was his best way to see if he could swim or die. Thank God a young white boy was there to save this guy's life, which he did. This guy was drowning. Watch this.
I ain't never died before. I'm a little scared. Hold up, y'all must do the good. I'm here to some of y'all dead. I'm scared as shit.
And he's dying. It looks like a 11-year-old kid is saving his life.
Hey, yo! What the fuck? I told you retarded.
I told you retarded. One of the most sensible things I've ever heard come out of certain people's mouths. I told you retarded. I think from the jump, I think he might have thought he could jump far enough where he could touch bottom. And then he realized. And the panic that just makes you just flip your arms around over your head as you just sink. Swimming, or at least not even swimming, keeping your head above the water, just moving your arms and legs in a certain way. It almost seems intuitive. Like it seems like something built in. It's in your hard drive. The panicking part seems like something you would have to do, something you'd have to practice. Like, I need to drown. Let me just do this. Instead of jumping in and just naturally treading water and going, oh, I got to keep my head above the water. God, my nose is so itchy. But you see it all the time. They just instantly start flapping around and underwater their head. And there's just no instinct there to do anything different than drown. So that was interesting. And then the comments on those videos are always funny because there are the people that just say, yeah, what you people can't swim. What are you doing? And then there's the other ones, usually black people, that make excuses. And they think it's like, the 1950s. Black people don't have access to pools. That's why they can't swim. Most people don't have access to pools. I don't think a lot of people have pools in their yard. Some people might have those above the ground pools. I don't know. I don't think it's anything so luxurious to have an above the ground pool that a black family with a house can't have. If you're in an apartment complex, I never had a pool when my family lived in apartments in Central Islip, Long Island. Friends' houses, sometimes they have pools. And then there's the beach. And if you don't want to go to the ocean, there was the bay side where it's just stagnant, shitty water, stinky seaweed water with horseshoe crabs, prehistoric monsters in it. But the conch. Take a drive from Wyandanch out to Lake Ronkonkoma and the conch, and hope that the Indian princess spirit doesn't take you down as a sacrifice. But it's such an excuse. There's plenty of water that's available for people to swim in. Now, why black people don't learn to swim, that's beyond me. I've seen them at the beaches. Why don't you get in the water? I don't know. Is it something inherent? They play basketball well. That's something. Maybe there's a physical thing that prevents them from swimming. Eugenics. I'm talking eugenics.